Professor Sharoni Shafir in the Department of Entomology. I'm the head of the Triwaks Bee Research Center and also the head of the newly established Institute of Environmental Sciences here at the faculty, at the Robert H. Smith Faculty of Agriculture, Food and Environment of the Hebrew University of Jerusalem. So at the research center, we're conducting research in the whole spectrum of bee, understanding what it's like to be a bee, the decisions bees make, not just because it's interesting, but also because bees have such an important and crucial services they provide in pollination services. And bees, as I'm sure many are aware, also under bad times. There's a plight of the bees disappearing all over the world, dying from different diseases, viruses, other problems. And one of the major problems that's at the root of all of this is the nutrition of bees. So bees about 100 million years ago became vegetarians. They stopped eating meat as wasps do, and they went to eat floral pollen. So they eat nectar and pollen, that's all they need. Pollen is an amazing resource that supplies the amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins, minerals, and so forth. And it comes from flowers. And as the world is becoming overpopulated and areas are becoming urbanized or even moving to agriculture fields, we're losing a lot of these floral areas with flowers, and the bees have less nutrition or less varied nutrition. What we're finding in our research is that pollens are not all the same. They have different nutritional characteristics. One of the main ones we've been focusing on is the essential fatty acids, what we know as omega-6 and omega-3. And we found out that they're also essential for bees. And so they need it for proper cognition, to be able to raise their broods, to live long lives. And with colleagues from Oxford University, a colleague of mine we've been working on for many years, we're actually now trying to commercialize this through our universities to try to develop a better bee pollen supplement, or substitute rather, to be able to feed the great demand of bees using pollination in agriculture with a diet that's going to make them better bees. So the Benjamin Triwaks Bee Research Center, this week is exactly the time to point out that between Yom HaShoah and Yom Haatzmaut, Independence Day, Benjamin Triwaks, the center was established in 1976 by the family, the brother and sister and extended family of Benjamin. Benjamin studied in Kaduri Agricultural School. And he then discovered beekeeping and became interested in beekeeping. He then, as a teenager, joined the Haganah, later the Jewish Brigade group of the British Army in World War II. And then he went back to do some beekeeping before he joined the IDF, the Israel Defense Forces, in 1947 when he was 23 years old. And not long afterwards, in May 23 of 1948, he fell in the Battle of Tantura, just a week after the establishment of the State of Israel. And so years later, his family established this center in his name and in his memory, and the beekeeping was something that was very much close to his personality and interests. And since then, till today, every year, so it's over 45 years or so, the family has a reunion here with our students, and there's a ceremony every year, and the generations of the Triwaks family is changing, but they're always coming and learning about bees and seeing the center, and they're very much involved in the activities that are going on.